welcome to the Dancing Bear Enlightenment Academy Holistic Transformation Podcast. We have a very special podcast today. As you can see, there's three of us. So we have Patti Stueland and Dr. Unnatti Jain and myself. And we're going to talk about the summit coming up this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's only a few hours each day. It won't take up your whole day, but it will be a healing, mastery, and holistic transformation oriented summit with we have 10 incredible healers. And first to talk to us about what she will tell us on the summit is Dr. Unnatti Jain.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Unnatti Jain, and I'm a life coach, a parent-teen life coach, and I study behavior. And I'm super excited to invite you on the Holistic Transformation Summit being held from September 29th to October 1st. This is going to be an extremely entertaining summit as 10 famous leaders come together, healers who are healing in every aspect of life. So we have people doing stem cell activation. We have people talking about essential oils and multiple such topics. And my topic is on conscious parenting, embracing parenting by taking your inward journey. I truly believe that you cannot succeed in relationships, in any relationships in your life, if you don't have the most precious relationship with yourself. And for that, we have to go into deep, dark places to heal our old wounds. Because as we go through life, we accumulate wounds in layers. And as it's like an onion peeling layers off. So if we don't peel those layers off, they keep accumulating. And then they show up in ugly ways in our relationship. So while my talk is based around parenting, I'm going to take a wider approach and take you deep down within to identify your self-limiting beliefs, to identify your childhood trauma, to identify what is it that's stopping you from healing your relationship, and take you towards conscious parenting. So if you're a parent, a would-be parent, not a parent, or anybody who's looking to go inwards to gain happiness, then this talk is going to be for you. And I'm super duper excited to share this with you. I will welcome questions and we will have a very exciting exchange of ideas while I share my knowledge with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Unnatti. And next we'll have Patti tell us her story. If I can get you to spotlight. There we go.
Well, hey there, everybody. I am Patti Stueland, and I am the founder of Pathways with Patti. I kind of like to call myself a Pathfinder. And one of the things that I am enjoying is I have rediscovered my passion and purpose. And how did I end up doing that? Well, I was an educator for 35 years and knew I wanted to be an educator since the age of 6. And here I was almost 55 and I was burnt out. Now, in my mind, I had always wanted to be a teacher. I was going to be a teacher until I was at least 70. And here I am, 55 years old, not wanting to do it anymore. I am exhausted. I have not taken care of myself because I've been so busy taking care of everybody else that I forgot about me. And one of the things that I realized is that by hitting that burnout time, it was time for me to focus on myself. And as my friend Brenda Susie has taught me over the last couple of years, self-love and self-care is not selfish. And you just heard from Dr. Unnatti. I hope I'm saying that right. But we need to fill ourselves up. And one of the things that I also learned is a friend of mine also said she doesn't let others take from her cup. They take from her saucer so they don't drain her cup. And it's like, ooh, wow, that's quite the concept to do that. It's okay to put yourself as number one, because if you aren't good with yourself, you cannot be good with or for anybody else. So over the last 7 years that I have been retired, I have been rediscovering my passion and purpose. And through that, I have created my company, as I said before, Pathways with Patti. And that's because of all the different pathways that my life has been on and continues to go. Just because you retire does not mean that you go out to pasture and you're not good for anybody anymore at all. It's just another chapter beginning to do whatever it is that you have a passion and purpose for. And one of the things I'm going to be talking about in my talk is called Living Your Best Dash. Are you daring to achieve a successful and happy life? Now, what I mean by that is when I go out and I talk to people, I'll say, how many of you can say that you are living your best life? And of course, people can relate to that. Oh, yeah, that's me. I am definitely living my best life. Then I turn around and I ask them, okay, let's take it a step further. How many of you can say that you are living your best dash? And of course, I get people, what is she talking about, this dash? Well, if you go to a cemetery and you see a headstone, you will notice that there's a date of birth and a date of death. And in between those two dates, there is what most people think of as a very small and insignificant dash mark. That dash mark is not small or insignificant. That dash mark represents to everyone that sees that headstone, that is your life. That's your time here on earth. And it tells them the story of how you lived your life during your time here on earth. So when they see that dash mark, was it a dash mark that a life that was filled with, I should have, or oh, I could have, or why didn't I? Or is it a dash mark that when people see it and they go, oh my gosh, that Patti, even though she did all that teaching and coaching, she continued after she retired. She became a life cycle celebrant. She started her own business. She was a motivational speaker, on and on and on and on. How are people going to view your dash mark? Now, here's the thing. A lot of people think that between those two dates, that dash mark, it ends at that final date. In reality, depending on how you lived your life right here, right now, the seeds that you plant with people and things and places and foundations and whatever it may be, whatever you have touched during your life, that can determine your legacy. Your legacy can continue after that final date of death. How do you want your legacy to be seen on and during that dash time? I know for me, I want to make sure that the things that I'm doing right now, I'm paying forward based on all of the people who helped me, whether they were coaches and mentors and teachers and family and friends. And I continue to follow their lead of them paying it forward to me, that it is now my time to pay it forward to others. And that's what I'm doing with my message of living your best dash. I want to remind you that no matter what your age is, you may be in your 60s, 70s, or possibly 80s. Your time is not up. Your time is only up and over if that's what your brain is telling you, the rest of your body. The thing is, you never want to come to the place where you think, I know it all, I've seen it all, I've been everywhere there's to be. You may not be able to do it the same way that you did it in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, but guess what? You're a lot smarter, you're a lot wiser, and you could do it a lot better later on in life. But I want you to know that it is never too late to create a legacy that you can be proud of. And that's what we'll be talking about in my part of the summit. Now, the other thing that I want to add is not only am I getting to wear the hat of a presenter during this incredible summit, but I am doing double duty because I get to be co-host with Dr. Beverly and be the MC. And I'll tell you what, not only is it a privilege and a blessing for me to do that, but I only take it on because I believe in what Dr. Beverly and all the other presenters are bringing to each and every one of you. The thing is, you can sign up for free. But here's the thing. You're going to find that once you listen to each and every one of the podcast presentations, you are going to want to sign up for the VIP because you're going to want to be able to go back, number one, to listen to these, because these messages, when you hear them, be ready with a pad and paper. You're going to want to take notes. But even after that, when you see those notes, you're going to think, now, what was it that they said about that? Or what did this mean? With that VIP pass, you're going to be able to go back and listen to it over and over again to remind yourself why you wrote that down in the first place. The next thing is, I know Dr. Beverly's going to go over this, but the incredible VIP prizes that are going to be available, presentations and gifts, all for you for being a part of it. But even if you are not at the VIP, we want you to sign up because you're still going to get so much value. And people like me, we still have a gift for you. For me, it's your pathways to a new beginning, looking at how wherever you are in your life, we know that there's obstacles and challenges that are going to come your way. The thing is, do you let those obstacles and challenges stop you? Or are you learning the lesson? And it's okay to have a pity party. Just don't want you to pitch a tent there and stay there forever. Learn from that, move on, and continue on. So in the pathways with creating a future for you, it's to keep you going and moving forward and not letting those obstacles stop you from achieving all of the things that you are truly passionate about. So with that, Dr. Beverly, I'm telling you, this weekend, starting on Friday, moving into Saturday and Sunday, getting to interact one-on-one with each one of the presenters, I think is going to be an amazing way for all the participants to get the most out of this summit. I'm, as you can tell, I'm excited for it.
Thank you, Patty. Isn't it fun to listen to Patty? I just love her energy. So yeah, she was saying if you sign up for free, every speaker has a free gift for you. And we have a contest. And if you show up in Zoom, even the free people get to be in Zoom with the speakers. And so far, all but one will be live. One is recorded because she's doing a retreat, and you'll have to put your questions in the Facebook group and she'll answer them there later. But you will get the free gifts. But then we have over $3,800 in VIP gifts. So if you get the early bird, it's only $47, and you get $3,880 worth of gifts. Each one at least $200, and some of them are worth a lot more than that. Some of them are worth a lot of money. So if you wait until the summit and you go, oh my gosh, that's so cool, it's going to cost you $97 to upgrade. So you want to upgrade, take the early bird and only pay $47. But at any rate, everyone, no matter whether you spend money or not, you will be in chat. You will be on Zoom, and the speakers will be live. They'll talk for about 35 minutes, and some of them will be doing live coaching, live healing, live everything. And then there will be about 10 minutes worth of time for Q&A. And if you're a VIP, your questions will be answered first. So it pays to be a VIP. And then at the end of the day, we'll have another Q&A session, and we'll do a close down. And then the last day, we'll do a healing circle. And if you're in chat and you participate and you accept all the gifts and you let us know, I will be sending you a free gift. So you'll get an extra free gift each day. And then I will pick 4 people from the United States who did each of the 3 days to get an autographed hard copy of my book, Meditation Demystified. And I'm saying only in the US because if I send it international, you've got to pay customs and it gets too complicated. In the US, I can send it book rate. So if you're not in the US, everybody who does it, whether you're part of the first 4 or not, you will get a PDF copy of the book. So everybody wins, everybody gets something. We just want you to show up and be part of our fun summit. Any closing remarks, Dr. Unnatti?
I am super excited about the summit. I think we all need healing from day-to-day life. And with 10 experts coming together, I really can't wait to learn from each and every one of them. I mean, you've just seen Patty's energy, you've seen Beverly's energy. I mean, it's absolutely going to be amazing. So jump on that early bird special. Remember, behind every action, there is an emotion, and we all need healing. So this summit is for each and every one of us.
Oh, I second that. I just went through a healing crisis myself. No matter how much you know, you still have work to do. How about you,
Always.
Patty? Any closing remarks?
Yeah, I mean, all of you that are listening right now, remember that your life matters. Life's an adventure. Enjoy the journey. So I want you to make it a great day or not, because the choice is yours. And the choice that I want you to make is to live your best dash. Dash meaning the acronym is daring to achieve a successful and happy life. You deserve it because your life matters.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for being with us this week, and we look forward to seeing all of you out there listening this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can log in starting at 9:45 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and we'll go only about 3.5 hours, so it's not an all-day butt-numbing event, and it'll give you time to think about what you went through and the takeaways you got for the day. So thank you so much for being with us, and remember to be the light you want to see in the world.